Welcome children. Now today our next lesson is lesson number 3, that is HCF and LCM. Now you know the full form of HCF, that is highest common factor, or it is also said as GCD, that is greatest common divisor, and LCM meaning is lowest common multiple. Now all are familiar with prime numbers and composite number. What are prime numbers? The numbers whose factors are 1 and the number itself, they are known as the prime numbers. And what is composite number? The numbers which are having more than 2 factors are called composite number. Now let us see this. Some questions are asked in the textbook. So we will see that. So which is the smallest prime number? Now, which is the smallest prime number? You know 1. 1 is neither prime nor a composite number. So, next comes 2. If you see, 2 is the smallest and it is even number also. So, 2. If you see 2, it has 2 factors, that is 1 and the number itself. That okay. So, 2, if you see factors 1 and 2. So, which is the smallest prime number? The smallest prime number is 2. Now next it is asked, list the prime numbers from 1 to 50. How many are they? If you see, what is prime number? Prime numbers are the numbers having common factor 1 and the number itself. So just now we have found that 2 is the smallest prime number. Now these all numbers I have wrote here. You can make the list and find at home. Already we have done in 5th standard, 6th also. So that's why I have not written all the numbers. So what are the prime numbers from 1 to 50? If you see, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, 31, 37, 41, 43, 47. So if you will count all, you will get 15. So there are 15 prime numbers from 1 to 50. Prime numbers are the numbers having common factor 1 and the number itself. Now next question is asked, circle the prime numbers in the list below. Okay, so which are the prime numbers you have to circle? Yeah, 17 is the prime number. Yes, it has factor 1 and 17. 15, it has more than 2 factors. 4, it has more than 2 factors. 3, yeah, it is a prime number. 1 is neither prime nor a composite number. 2 is the smallest prime number. 12 has more than 2 factors. 23, yeah, it is a prime number because it has factor 1 and the number itself. That means 1 and 23. 27, it has more than 2 factors. 35, more than 2 factors. 41, it has factor 1 and 41. 43, yes, it is also a prime number. It has factor 1 and 43. 58, it has more than 2 factors. 51, it has more than 2 factors. 72, it has more than 2 factors. 79, again it is a prime number because it has the factor 1 and the number itself. 91, it is a composite number. 97, again it is a prime number. Okay, so we have circled here. Now, if you see textbook, this all we have solved now. Now, what is co-prime numbers? 2 numbers which have only one has the common factors are said to be a co-prime or relative prime or mutually prime numbers. Let us see now. Okay. So, once again I will repeat, 2 numbers which have only one has the common factor are said to be co-prime or relative prime or mutually prime numbers. They are called co-prime numbers. Means the 2 numbers which has common factor only one. Let us see now. 10 and 21. Okay, factors I will write. So 1, 2, 5, 10. The factors of 10 are 1, 2, 5, 10. Here if you will see 21, 1, 3, 7, 21. These are the factors of 21. Okay, here you got common factor only 1. So we can say that 10 and 21, the pair of number 10 and 21 are co-prime numbers. Okay, so once again I will repeat, two numbers which have only one has common factor are said to be co-prime or relative prime or mutually prime numbers. Just now shown with the example. So when you are finding the factors, if you are getting common factor only one, then we will say they are the pair of co-primes. Okay, or any two consecutive numbers are also said as the co-prime number. For example, 2 and 3, if you are taking the common factor, you will get only 1. If you are taking 6, 7, again you will get common factor only 1. So any two consecutive numbers are co-prime numbers. Okay, now twin prime numbers. Twin prime numbers means, see, with the definition itself, it says prime numbers, the pair of prime numbers whose difference is 2. For example, if I am taking 3, 5, the difference is 5 minus 3, 2. If I am taking 5, 7, the difference between this is 2. 11, 70, 11, 13, again the difference between this is 2. If I am taking 29, 31, again the difference is 2. So from here itself we can say the pair of prime numbers whose difference is 2. So they are said to be twin prime numbers. Now let us solve the practice set 10. Here, practice set 10. Which number is neither a prime number nor a composite number? Answer is 1. 1 is neither a prime number nor a composite number. Which of the following are pairs of co-prime numbers? See, from here itself we can say 8 and, if you see 8 and 14, the common factors you will get 2. Okay, so 1, 2. Let us solve. 8, 14, first one I am solving. Okay, factors. Here you will get 1, 2, 4, 8 are the factors. Here 1, 2, 7, 14. So if you see common factor, I got 1 and 2. So what the definition says? Co-prime numbers are the pair of numbers whose common factor should be only 1. But here we got 2 common factors. Factors 1 and 2. So 8, 14 is not a pair of co-prime numbers. Pair of co-primes. Okay. Next one, if you see, it is given 4, 5. Now 4, 5 is what? Consecutive numbers. Consecutive means continuous. So you will get common factor only 1. So since it is consecutive numbers are co-prime numbers. We have just, okay, numbers are, so 4 and 5 they are the pair of co-prime numbers. Now next, third one, 17 and 19. Okay, If both are prime numbers 17 and 19, so here common factor of 17 is common factor of this you will get 1 and 17, and if you will see 19 you will get 1 and 19. So both you got common factor 1. So 17 and 19 they are also pair of co-prime numbers. If you see 27 and 15, the common factors you will get not only one, others also. Let us see. Fourth one, 27, 15. So 27 factors are 1, 3, 9, 27, and 15 you see you will get 1, 3, 5, 15. Okay, so here you got common factor 1 as well as 3. You didn't got only 1. So this is not a pair of co-prime numbers. So 27, 15 is not a pair of co-primes. Okay, so here which pairs are co-primes? So here 4, 5 because they are consecutive numbers, and 17 and 19. These two are what? Pairs of co-prime numbers. Now next we will see list the prime numbers from 25 to 100 and see how many are there. Okay. So 25 to 100. So already you are knowing. So see 25, 26, yeah, it is a composite number. 27, it is also composite number. 28, it is also composite number. 29, it is a prime number. Then 30 composite, 31 prime. Then 32 composite, 33 composite, 34 composite, 35 composite, 36 composite, 37 prime, 38 composite, 39 composite, 40 composite, 41 prime, 42 composite, 43 prime, 44 composite, 45 composite, 47 prime, 48 composite, 49 composite, 50 composite, 51 composite, 52 composite, 53 prime, then 54 composite, 55 composite, 56 composite, 57 composite, 58 composite, 59, it is a prime number, 60 composite, 61 prime, 62 composite, 63 composite, 64 composite, 65 composite, 66 composite, 67 prime, 68 composite, 69 composite, 70 composite, 71 prime, 72 composite, 73 prime, 74 composite, 75 composite, 76 composite, 77 composite, 78 composite, 79 prime, then 80 composite, 81 composite, 82 composite, 83 prime, then 84 composite, 85 composite, 86 composite, 87 composite, 88 composite, 89 prime, then 90 composite, 91 composite, 92 composite, 93 composite, 94 composite, 95 composite, 96 composite, 97, 98 composite, 99 composite, and 100 is also composite. So we have written here all the prime numbers from 25 to 100. These are the prime numbers. Now what they have asked, how many they are. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So how many are there? There are 16 prime numbers from 25 to 100. Okay. Now next question is asked, write all the twin prime numbers from 51 to 100. Twin prime numbers means they are the prime numbers, pair of prime numbers with the difference of 2. So they have told 51 to 100. So here already we are having above, if you see, they are from, so 51 they have said, so we can see from here. So see 53 and 59 if we are taking, so the difference is not 2. 59 and 61 we are taking. First we will write down the pairs from that. So it is, so I will write all the prime numbers from 51 to 100, 53, 59, 61, 67, 71, 73, 79, 83, 89, 97. So pair, so see 59 and 61, the difference is 2. Next pair we will write, see 61 and 67, the difference is more than 71, 73. Difference is 2. Okay. Now rest we will see 73, 79, the difference is more than 2. 83, 89, the difference is more than 2. 89 and 97, the difference is more than 2. So how many pairs we got? 2 pairs here. Okay, so answer is this. Write 5 pairs of twin prime numbers from 1 to 50. 1 to 50 we know the prime numbers. So we will write down the pairs. Twin prime means their difference should be. So if you will see 3, 5, the difference is 2. If we will see 5, 7, the difference is 2. If you see 11 and 13, the difference is 2. If you see 17 and 19, the difference is 2. Then 29 and 31, the difference is 2. Then 41, 43, the difference is 2. So we got this. So once again I repeat, twin prime numbers means the pair of prime numbers, the difference should be 2. 5 minus 3, the difference is 2. 7 minus 5, the difference is 2. 13 minus 11, the difference is 2. So these are known as the twin prime numbers. Now next question is asked, which are the even prime numbers? Only 2. Only 2 is the even prime numbers. Rest all are odd numbers. So 2 is the only even prime number. Okay. Now next is factorizing a number into a prime into its prime factors. So into its prime factors means we are going to factorize. Okay, so a simple but important rule given by Euclid is often used to find the GCD or HCF and LCM of numbers. The rule says that any composite number can be written as the product of prime numbers. So how we will do, let us see. For example, if I have taken the number 24, okay, 24, you know, this is divisible by 2 and 2 is the smallest even prime number. So 2 12s are 24. Okay, now again, how you will write? This can be written as 2. Now 12 we will again. So it again 2. How many times we can write? 2 6 are 12. Okay. Always we have to take the prime numbers. So 2 into 2, again next 6 we will see. So 2 3s are 6. Now you can see 2, 2, 2 and 3. These are all prime. So that's why it is called as a prime factorization. Okay. So we found what? Prime factors of 24 number. This is horizontal arrangement. This is known as horizontal arrangement. Now we will see vertical arrangement. okay, of same number. Actually we are dividing, huh? So 2 12s are 24. Again it is divisible by 2, 2 6s are 12. Again 6 is divisible by 2, 2 3s are 6. Now 3 is divisible by 1, 3 1s are 1. Okay, so 24 can be written as, therefore 24 can be written as 2 into 2 into 2 into 3, and you can check also 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 3s are 24. So this is known as the horizontal arrangement. Since we are doing horizontally and vertical, we are doing the same, and this since we are doing vertically, so it is known as the vertical arrangement. Okay. So to write a given number as a product of its prime factor is to factorize it into primes. So always when we are starting doing factorization, always we have to go from smallest prime number to the bigger prime number, but they should be prime numbers. Now another method is also there. You can same if we are doing 24. Okay, so 24 I can write 2 multiplied with 12. Okay, now which one is remaining? 12. So again I can write 2 multiplied with 6. Okay, again what is remaining? 6. So again I can write 2 into 3. Okay, so again see, you got the same 2 2 2 3. Okay, now this is remaining. So this way also you can do. So 24 can be written as 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. Okay, so we will do now practice set 11. So practice set 11, what it is given? Factorize the following numbers into primes. First one is given 32. So we will solve that. Factorize the following numbers into primes. Means prime number factorization we have to do. First one it is given 32. Okay, so quickly we will do with, it is your choice, either you can do vertical, you can do horizontal, but the answer will be same, so no problem. Okay, 2. So 2 16s are, then 2 8s are, then 2 4s are, then 2 2s are, then 2 1s are. Okay, so therefore 32 can be written as 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. 1 2 3 4 5. So you can check also, 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16, 16 2s are 32. Next it is given 57. So again we will do of 57. Okay, see, we will take not, it is a odd number, so we will start from 3. Okay, so 3 19s are 57. So 19 is a prime number, so 1s are. Therefore 57 is equal to 3 into 19. Now next number we will take. Next number is given 23. Here itself I will write 23. See, 23 is what? 23 itself is a prime number. So 1 into 23, the answer is 23. Okay. Now next number, fourth one, it is given 150. 150. So we will do 150. See, unit place is 0, so it is divisible by 2. 275 is a 150 again. Now see, unit place it is 5. 7 plus 5 it is 12. So it is divisible by 3. Yeah, the sum of the number is divisible by 3, then the number is also divisible by 3. That is the test divisibility of 3. Okay, so 3 25s are. Okay, then again, see, now it is 5. 5 5s are 25, then 5 1s are. Okay, now therefore 150, how you can write? 2 into 3 into 5 into 5. 2 3s are 6, 6 5s are 30, 35s are 150. Okay, now next fifth one, it is given 260. So we will move for that. 260. Unit place 2, so 2. Okay, so 2 dividing, we will get 108. Again unit place is 8, so we can go for 2. 254s are. Then again 2 27s are. Then again 3 9s are. Then 3 3s are. And 3 1. Okay. So therefore 216 is equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3. Now next it is given sixth, 208. So we will move for that. 208. Unit place is 8, so we can go for 2. So 2 104 we will get. Again 2 we will get. Dividing 52, again 2 we will get 26. Again 2 we can do 13, and 13 is what? Prime number. So 13 ones are 13. So 208 is equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 30. Okay. Now next given 7th, it is given 765. 7th one, it is given 765. That is 765. Okay. So 765. See, 7 plus 6, 13. 13 plus 5, 18. So 18 is divisible by 3. When sum of the digits are divisible by 3, then the number is also divisible by 3. That is the test divisibility of 3, which you have learned in 7th standard. Okay. So 3, if you are dividing, you will get 2s are. So after dividing by, again see, 5 plus 5, 10. 10 plus 2, 12. Again it is divisible by 3. 85. Now 85 is divisible by, next prime number is 5. So 5, 17 5s are 85, and 17 itself is a prime number. So 1s. Therefore 765 is equal to 3 into 3 into 5 into 17. Now next we will go for 8th one. 8th one, it is given 342. Okay. So 342, unit place is 2, so we will go for division of 2. You will get, okay, 7 8 9, it is divisible by 3. 57s are. So again 7 plus 5, it is 12, so divisible by 3. 19 3s are 57. Okay. Now 19 itself is a prime number, so 19 ones are 19. So therefore 342 is equal to 2 into 3 into 3 into 90. Next we will go 9th, 377. The number is given 377. So we will do that. 377. See, 3 plus 7, it is 10. 10 plus 7, 70. So not 3 next number 5 not divisible. Next prime 7, no. Then next prime 11, no. 13 you do 13, you will get 29. After dividing you will get, now 29 itself is a prime number, so 29 ones are 29. So therefore 377 is equal to 13 multiplied with 29. Okay, now next number is given 10 559. Okay, so let us see 559. 5 plus 5, 10, 10 plus 9, 19. So it is not divisible by 3. Okay. Then 5, no. 7, no. Then after 7, 11, no. 13. Okay. If you are dividing by 13, 13 fours are 52. Then 3s are 39. Okay. Now 43 itself is a prime number. So 43 ones are. Therefore 559 is equal to 13 into 43. So we have learned how to do prime factorization. Always we have to select prime numbers. That's why it is called prime factorization.